Hi everybody, today I have recreated a Victoria's Secret makeup look. So this is just a range of different photos that I've collected from this year's fashion show. A lot of the models had variations of the makeup just to suit their face. So I've just sort of adapted to the techniques that the makeup artists used. So it's very much about the glowing skin. So I've used a very dewy finish foundation. And I have combination sort of oily skin around my T-zone, so the foundation that I'm using is absolutely fine for combination skin, well, for my skin anyway. And I do set it with a little bit of powder at the end. So we've got nice gold goddess eyes and a nude lip, and I've also used some individual eyelashes. The eyebrows are kept very natural, they're like very brushed through. Okay, so let's get on with the tutorial, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked the video. Okay, I'm using my oil-free Face of Australia primer and applying that all over the face. And now I'm using my Healthy Mix Serum foundation in the colour 52, and this is by Bourjois. I'm applying this with my fingers to give me the most coverage possible. Now I'm using my MAC Pro Longwear concealer under my eyes, and it's in the colour NW20. I'm using a synthetic brush to blend this through, and I'm using dabbing motions to make sure that the concealer doesn't move around and crease. Now I'm using a full coverage concealer by MAC. This is MAC Studio Finish, and I'm using this on all of my problem spots. So using an eyeshadow brush and just patting that on, and then lightly spreading that around to blend it through. Now I'm just going to do my eyebrows, and I'm going to do it different to how I usually do it. I'm using my regular brow powder, but I'm being very natural with my brows, so I'm really going to brush it through and use the minimal brow powder possible. Then I'm going to set that with a clear gel, eyebrow gel by Essence, and I'm going to brush the hairs up because all of the models have very natural looking brows. Now I'm using this blush by Australis, and it's in the colour Flirtatious Pink, and I'm using this synthetic brush by Sigma, and I'm generously putting the blush on in patting motions on the apples of my cheek, and also spreading it up to my temples. Now I'm just going to wipe off that brush really well, and I'm going to go in with my tan colour. This is a Dream Matte Mousse by Maybelline, and it is in tan. So this is going to act as my contour and my bronzer, and I'm just going to put that in the bronzing and contouring places. The reason why I'm using Creme products is it gives the most natural finish, so I'm blending that all really well. For my eyes, I'm going to use this NYX Jumbo pencil, and it's in the colour Cashmere, and it's a beautiful gold. So I'm using that on the eyelid, and then I'm blending that with my finger. And now I'm using this other NYX Jumbo pencil in the colour Iced Mocha, and it's a nice bronzy brown colour. And I'm just applying that as if I were to apply eyeliner, and then I'm just spreading that. Now I'm using my Chi Nudes Palette and this gold colour. Don't worry if you don't have this palette. If you have the Urban Decay 1 palette, this is virtually the same thing. So I'm just blending that through, and then I'm using that darker goldy bronze shade and just applying it over where I put the Iced Mocha. So this is just making the colours more vibrant. Now my blending technique, I'm blending it up towards my temples, so creating sort of a blurred out effect, smoky, but keeping it quite natural. Now I'm just blending that under the eye as well. Now I'm using a brown eye pencil, and I'm just putting that along the lash line, focusing it on the outer half of the eye. And this brown pencil is going to make everything look more natural than a black. So now I'm just blending that through. Now I'm going to do my freaky eyes and put this black Kohl eye pencil just on the top waterline, so on my tight line. And I'm just going to highlight the inner corner of my eye with that bright shade. Now I'm using a white, or you can use a flesh toned eyeliner, and I'm using that in my waterline. Now I'm just doing a good coat of mascara. Now I'm just putting a dot of my Duo Lash Glue on the back of my hand, and I'm going to let that set. Now I'm using my Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stain in the colour Honey, and I'm just blending that with my finger. And then I'm going to use a NYX Butter Gloss in the colour Eclair over the top. Now I'm using my Collection 2000 highlighter, and it's in the colour Copacabana, and I'm just using that on the high points of my face, down my nose, on my cupid's bow, and all that. It's just a very nice natural cream highlighter. Now I'm using these 8mm individual eyelashes, and using that dot of glue on the back of my hand, I'm going to pop about 3 or 4 8mm individual eyelashes on the center of my eye, and then about 3 12mm ones on the outside of my eye. Individual eyelashes are quite tricky, so if I have any tips, it is just to take your time and just, you know, once you put them on the eye, just leave them. Don't try and fiddle them around. So just put them on and let the glue set. And that's what they look like. Alright, so now I'm just going over my blush again. I'm just making my cheeks more rosy, and now I'm going to go in with my pressed powder, and I'm just going to set my T-zone very, very lightly. Now I'm just doing a light coat of mascara just to blend in my individuals with my naturals. And now I'm using that inner corner highlight on my brow bone. And then that should be the finished look. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. See you later, guys.